We're here on the Zoom side. So what you'll see is we just went from me talking there, and now we're live with Matt Newsome and myself coming to you through our Zoom feed. That's something that you could offer for house parties or VIPs or any of those things. And it also demonstrates how easy it is to get in and start creating a video stream with event.gives. So with that, I'm going to throw it over to Matt Newsome and let him show you our donate and our bidding and our voting and all those fun things. Matt is a fantastic auctioneer, helps run a lot of our events, both as a tech support behind the scenes person, as well as actually being the auctioneer in front of the camera. So with that, I'll throw it to you, Matt.
Thanks, Patrick. Matt Newsome coming to you live from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm with Custom Benefit Auctions. I work very closely with Benjamin Farrell, and he and I together, we're going to do about 140 events in 2020. My last event in person was March 8th up in the Baltimore, Maryland area, and flew home, and the next day my phone started ringing. And if you're an auctioneer on the call, yours probably was too. And if you're a nonprofit on the call, you probably had the same thought. Everybody said, what are we going to do now? I think I need to go virtual, but what does that mean? And we've seen a lot over the past 7 months. The most common format we've seen, particularly early on, was the video stream via YouTube Live or Facebook Live or Zoom paired with a mobile bidding platform. And there's a couple problems with that. One is it's a 2-device system for our patrons. We're asking them to watch on one device, bid on a second device. And for a lot of folks, my mom included, because we used her as our test case, as our focus group, it was a non-starter. And that's the type of population we don't want to lose. The other problem with that system is there can be tremendous latency. If I'm saying something on YouTube Live, it can be 30, 40, 50 seconds before our patrons see it, making it really impossible to have a true real-time live auction and recognize people in a real-time fund of need. So we were thrilled to find event.gives, and Patrick and Sam and the team has been fantastic as we have continued to push out, they've continued to push out new enhancements that we use. We're obviously using the Zoom feed. It just came out last week, and I had an event last Friday night. We had 20 viewing parties going on, 20, and I had them all teed up on Zoom, and we went around the horde 5 seconds each, and they, and it was great. They loved it, and it was a lot of fun. And that's just an example of one of the features that they've come up with. So we love it. We love it. We've done about a dozen events so far. We've got another 25 on the books for the balance of 20. And I was just telling Patrick, we're now into 21, and it's going to be quite some time before we think we're back in the ballroom exclusively. And even when the governor may say it's okay to do so, there are a lot of people, back to my mom, she's not going to a live event for quite some time. So this can be used virtually, it can be used in person, it can be used in a hybrid environment if there are some people together. And the other thing, I just caught myself, I said the word gala, because we're trying to take that out of our speak, because this can be used for any type of fundraising. We're talking to a lot of our nonprofit partners about just, you've got a year-end campaign. Why not have a culmination with an event that can have real-time live video? It can have you can have video, pre-recorded video, and you can raise some more money. So can be used in any of those formats. So long way to say I'm thrilled to be here, and we're hoping that everyone's going to participate. Now, in just a second, we're going to open up the live auction. We've got a couple of hypothetical live auction items. And we don't have your credit card. You've registered, we don't have your credit card. So we want everyone to bid with reckless abandon, and note how quickly I can see those bids come in and I can call your name. The whole thing about virtual events is how do we engage? How do we engage our patrons? No better way to engage our patrons than call their name, recognize them, give credit in front of their peers. And so when you bid, I will call that out. So we love this because it's a blank canvas. We can take live feeds, as Patrick and I are now, but also we can bring in pre-recorded videos. And in fact, most of the events we've done, the auctioneer is the only thing live. Everything else is built into our run of show. Pre-recorded videos takes away a lot of the chance of a speaker droning on, or bad lighting, or bad sound, or off point. And so it's very easy to put that whole run of show together. So we're going to show you one of those videos now. This is going to be used to show our live auction items. So watch this video, and then we'll come back and we'll have a couple of auctions. Let's roll it. All right. That's great. So you see how easy it is to roll those videos. Patrick is kind of being my technical director behind the scenes today. And we find that it's a two-person on our end. We like to have a couple of auctioneers in case something goes wrong. If I'm the director, I can always pop up and become the auctioneer as well. So in any case, but the tools are very easy to use. So now you've seen the preview of our live auction items. Let's go ahead and pop up that first item. This is these are the moon rock earrings. Who wouldn't want those? And you'll note that we have a starting bid here at 2,000, and we set that, and then we also set the increment, and that's something you can change. Meg Kramer, thank you, starting us off at $2,000. She's a fast learner. Who's going to join us here at 2,500? I'm at 2,000 to Meg now. 25 would go 25. Yes, Taylor Stone at 25 and now 3. I'm at 25 to Taylor Stone now. 3,000, 3 would go 3 would have been $3,000. Taylor, Alyssa, James, yes, thank you. Patrick Newsome, yes, 3,500 and now 4. It's that easy. I've got 4 bids. Taylor Stone's back in at 4,000. Yes, thank you. Meg's in at 4,500 now. 5,000. Candace at 5,000. Thank you. Now 5,500. You see how much fun it is to bid. And we can also pop up the chat feature, which we like to run during our pre-event. Let's go ahead and make that live. And so people can chat and they can encourage people, they can egg them on. I know that Patrick's our current leader at 5,500, but I'm going to type in now, you go, Patrick. So I just typed in a little chat there. You go, Patrick. Meg chimed in with nice, and Valerie's in with get. So anyway, you see how that works. Mark was at 6,000. Thank you. Now Candace, and now Meg is in at $7,000. I'm getting ahead of myself. $7,000 is our current bid now. 7,500. Taylor, yes, 7,500 now. $8,000. We go 8 would have been $8,000. Taylor's in control at $8,000. Scott's in at 8,000. Thank you. And 9,500. Hey, let's go ahead and wind this one down. Thank you, Colby. Thank you, Mark. 9,000. Well, now 9,500. Stephanie, thank you. We might as well get to 10,000, right? Auctioneers like round numbers. Stephanie's in control. Colby, thank you at 10,000. Amanda at 10,500. Amanda Gilliam, you see how easy it is to bid. People can chat, and you can really get a lot of activity. Let's go ahead and wind this one down. I'm going to close it here in just a second. 11,000 going once, twice, third and final call. Let's go ahead and close that item out. So you see, obviously, normally I would stretch that out a little more and try and get a few more dollars out of our patrons, but you see how we can sell that live item. Lots of activity. Great job, everybody. Thank you for bidding. You see how much fun it is. You like to simply press and hold, and it pops up, says winning. That's a good feeling. Let's pop up another item. We've got 2 we're going to sell today, again, just for fun. And this is 12-day glamping on Mars. Patrick, I can't remember if you told me you're going to pilot that vessel or not, but that's going to start us. We're going to start at 12,500 and I'm sorry, 10,000, and we'll have a different increment on this one. So who'd like to start me here? Yes, Candace, thank you. Now Colby at 12,500. Who'll go to 15,000? I'm at 12,500 now. 15 would go 15 would have been 15. Scott, yes, $15,000 now 1750. I'm at 15,000 now, 17,500, 17,500, we go 17,500. Scott's in control. He's headed to Mars, but now Colby wants to take it. He's at 17,500 now, $20,000. Candace at 20, thank you, and now 22,500. I'm at 20,000 to Candace now, 22,500 would go 22,500, would have been 22,500. Candace is in control at 20,000. She's going to Mars. She's going to have a lot of friends wanting to go with her. Patrick, yes, 22,500. Hey, we might as well get to 25,000, right? We love those round numbers. We're raising money here. It's a lot of fun. 22,500 to Patrick, thank you, and now 25,000 going once. $25,000 going twice. Third and final call at 25,000, and we've closed that item. We've closed that item out. Yes, Patrick Bryant is our winner. Thank you at 22,500. So you see how it is. Well, you can just drive through those items. You control the starting bid, you control the increment, so you can determine really how fast it's going to sell. And it works really well. Our patrons, it's easy for them. They can press and hold. They can see the details. And they can see who's bidding. We always like to say, hey, you're not bidding against people, you're bidding with people. We're raising money here. So we like to have our live auction, and then we like to channel all that energy, all that buzz that we build, and we like to channel that into our virtual paddle race. And we like to have a quick mission moment to really get people to refocus, allow themselves to become emotional and inspired by the cause. And so right now we're going to roll a short video in advance of our paddle race.
So, are we ready to get underway?
I have a good feeling that something
is about to happen.
Anything extra, everything that you need is within one platform.
What we're going to do is called a paddle race, and tonight it's a virtual paddle race.
Now is the time to just start pushing that button.
Who'll get 5 where? Come on back, everybody get 5 where? Everybody get 5 high, everybody get 5.
2,000 now. Who will go to $2,500? Here, would it be 2,500 now? Would it be 25?
500 where? I'm at 4.5. Now 5. Now 5.5. Now 600.
Jamie Quinn is on board here. 5,500. We love it.
Laura and Bass are in at 4. Brian is in at $5,000.
I'll take $1,000 bill.
We are at $6,000 for 5 nights in St. John. Sold to Brian for $8,000. Congratulations, Brian.
We got to raise some money here.
The bidders get notified on their screen. They're winning.
And the paddle race is a lot of fun too.
Jamie's in there at 10,000. So can we go a little bit higher? You've got to just feel the thrill of bidding right now.
Get that last click in. Remember, on your mobile device, you're going to click and hold.
Yeah, this is real-time bidding and action. We love it.
We are closing in 30 seconds.
Are we done?
This is the last lot, ladies and gentlemen.
So I simply love it. I think it's the most effective way.
We just can't thank you enough.
Back to Matt.
All right. Thank you, Patrick, my technical director today. You see again how we're able to put together a run of show that includes live video streams and pre-recorded videos. So now we would launch into our fun to need, our virtual paddle race, whatever you want to call it. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to ask Patrick to turn off the chat because we really want to keep this focused on what we're doing. Chat's been fantastic, particularly during the lead up to and through the live auction. We like to turn it off for the paddle race. And what we're able to do here is we're able to put up different numbers. So we've got a $10,000 number up right now, and you can simply press and hold just like you were bidding. We have several people: Patrick, Colby, Mark, Patrick, Stephanie, thank you. Candace, thank you. Amanda, yes. Now we're at $70,000. We have 7 gifts. Scott's in, thank you. Colby's back in. You can give more than once. We're at $90,000. It's that easy. Let's load up a second giving level here. And we set these in advance. You can show 3 at a time. Let's pop up our second level, $5,000. Let's also put up the enter any amount. So you can put these options up. You can put in any amount that you want, or you could click 10,000. Thank you, Meg. 1,234. Scott's in at 6,000. Candace, 888. Colby, $1. So you see how easy I'm able to call those out and recognize our donors. Patrick, 2,050. Alyssa James, 9,999. We're at 120,000. Now we're at 122,000. Thanks to Scott at 2,500. So let's pop up our third level. We can have 3 levels and the enter any amount up at any given time. And then Patrick could be changing these to another set of levels if we were going to keep driving deeper. I do want to point out we've got first name, last name, which is what I prefer. I like to recognize our donors, but we could also just show first name. We have that option. We could show just their bidder number, which is the last 4 of their cell number, or we could call everybody anonymous. I think that's a great feature. We like first and last names, so let's put that back up. You can see we've got $123,422 in. Patrick was most recent, thank you, at $750. Let's drive to 125,000 here at least. So who'd like to help us? We've got 2,500. We've got 5,000. We've got 10,000, 5,000, and 100. Scott's in at 100. Thank you very much. So we're at 133. Colby was in with 10. 133, 522. 233, 522. Candace, thank you very much. What are you doing this weekend? I got a couple events I'd love for you to come to. Just bring your credit card this time. Excuse me. Hey, that's a lot of fun. We're at 233,000. You see how, excuse me, you see how easy that is. And people can see who's bidding. They can get that credit. We can recognize them in real time. So I do want to show one other feature that is really neat, and this is voting. And so we're gonna wrap this up, at least my portion. This it can be Dancing with the Stars. It can be comedy. It can be comedy show. It can be a talent show, lip sync contest. But it allows people to vote, and they can vote with dollars. So so right now we have if you'd like to vote for Team Marcus, who will be space dancing. or you can vote for Team Lucy. And so this is where you pick. Right now we're voting. You can click. I'm going to click, just see how that works. I can put in an amount, $44. And so I've now voted. So this is everybody voting for Team Marcus. So we could have shown these videos of these talents, and now we're voting for Marcus. Okay, now, so Marcus got $244 in votes. And now let's switch over to our second contestant, Lucy, and let's see how her voting goes now. So she's starting out. Who'd like to vote for Lucy? She's at $25. Here we go. Candace is a supporter of Lucy and her space dancing. Thank you. And several more. Now Patrick is in, Colby, Scott, we're at 1,167. Now Valerie's in, but it looks like that we could declare Marcus the winner, having raised more. Oh, now Candace came in big. So anyway, I forgot how much Marcus raised, but you see how that's another way to people can cast votes with dollars. We love it. We're always on the hunt for what's best for our partners, and nothing right now touches Event.Gives. And they've got such a head start that I'm not sure anything will for quite some time, if ever. It's that single device for our patrons. It's real-time video. It's a combination of live videos and recorded videos with those with the fundraising overlays, the live auction, the paddle raise overlays in real time. But then also there's raffle, there's silent auction, there's ticket sales that make this into a one-stop shop. The front end tools are fantastic. The back end reporting is exceptional, and all of our partners have really had great experiences. So my name is Matt Newsome. I'm with Custom Benefit Auctions in Charlotte, but we do events all over the country. If you're an auctioneer and need back end support leading up to, we built some run of show tools, some templates that are working well. We'd love to help you. And if you're a nonprofit and looking for an auctioneer team, we hope that you will look up Custom Benefit Auctions. My name is Matt Newsome. Patrick, thank you for having me, and I look forward to talking to everybody soon. Thank you.